What's up, YouTube? Poops13 here, and today I got a casting battle here, and it's YouTuber Calcune versus yAP from Abra's Asylum. I asked Calcune if I could borrow one of their videos to post, and they accepted. So yeah, I'm narrating this black and white battle. So the opponent leads off with a fur alligator, and Calcune leads off with the Jirachi. Now, judging by this thing's name, I'm guessing that it's a Doom's Desire one, and actually is. So the Frogger starts off by going for a Dragon Dance, and Jirachi goes for a Body Slam. And since Jirachi has Serene Grace, it has a 60% chance to paralyze, and it obviously does. So now the Frogger is paralyzed, its sweep will not be easy, and it'll have to get up like 2 more Dragon Dances to be just at neutral speed. Anyway, so the Jirachi finally goes for the Doom's Desire, revealing that it's a Doom's Desire set. And Frogger goes for EQ, and even at +1, it's still not enough to take out Jirachi. So I'm guessing this is probably like a bulky set. And basically, after effects are going on here. Everyone's getting their leftovers. And the Jirachi goes for a Wish. So now it's just going to be taken out by or EQ. So I'm guessing that it's trying to pass off a Wish to something that needs it very badly. So after more lefties, the Frogger is almost at full health but still paralyzed, which is like really annoying. But I don't know. Anyway, goes into Kajendo and try to scare off the Frogger. And this thing, I'm guessing this thing is Scarf because what else would it go into it? And they predict a U-turn and go into him on top, and that's perfect because your turn won't do anything, and it's awesome. So Kajendo goes back to Calcune, and Calcune brings out this Dusclops. And yeah, Dusclops is a really interesting poke, especially interested to see in black and white. Simply because of the fact that actually, the only metagame right now in black and white is OU, and Dusclops is an evolved form. And I just don't even. Originality, that's all I'm saying. And it's pretty cool, shiny too. It's like red and stuff. But anyway, scares it off. They're predicting Will-O-Wisp, and that was an epic prediction because now incoming Earthwing can get its guts early. So, I wasn't sure if this is a guts or quick feet Earthwing, and right now we're going to see if it's a guts or a quick feet. It's guts. Because if it was quick feet, it wouldn't have done anything with that crunch because Dusclops is actually a really good defense, a physical and special wall. I mean, it's actually surprising. Anyway, more lefties, more afterturn effects, and Calcune draws the Dusclops. I don't know why. Probably predicting another crunch and goes into this horse thing. It's one of the new legendary horses, and it takes a crunch very, very well. It looks like this thing has epic physical defense. Anyway, the what's it called? The Earthwing is being whittled down very slowly by the Flame Orb. Just gonna stay in. He could have saved it, but I really don't know. Anyway, it gets taken out by a flash cannon, and now the opponent goes into a Denshura. And these things are epic. These things are like really, really broken because they have, I think, like around 90% accurate thunder, and it just one hit KOs like everything, and it one hit KO this horse right as you can see. So now in a pretty hard position here. They're gonna go into Kajendo and try to go for a Stone Edge to take it out, but the opponent predicts that extremely nicely and goes into a Hitmontop and get the Intimidate off. And when they Intimidate, that Stone Edge is gonna do squat, and judging by how much it did, I'm guessing this thing is scarfed because if it wasn't scarfed, it would have U-turned. Anyway, brings back in Dusclops and to take the Earthquake, and it doesn't even die. It takes 48 damage from a not even just from an Earthquake, unboosted Earthquake from Hitmontop. That's amazing. Now they're gonna switch for Will-O-Wisp, but actually goes for a rest, and probably the worst thing that could ever happen to a battler is to see the opponent's bulky wall just rest from red all the way to green. It's the worst thing to see. Anyway, opponent switches into Denshura, and that thing is going to probably hit the thing with a thunder, and oh no, it gets a rest. Now that it got a rest, it's basically going to get screwed by a Thunder. Thunder is a OHKO after a crit. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered because, like I said, Dusclops is a monster at defenses. But whatever. Anyway, goes back into Kajendo. Probably going to predict the switch to Hitmontop and just going to go for either a high jump kick or a U-turn. And he goes for a high jump kick. I was right. Oh, but it misses, and there goes half its health. That's the risk of running high jump kick on a Kajendo because Crescendo is a really good Pokemon if used correctly. See, look at High Jump Kick just whacks its HP off. And like, I think in this gen it's actually 120 base. Oh, and it lives whatever attack it just went for with 4 HP. So now the opponents, now they're gonna switch, figuring another priority attack, and gonna go into a Smeargle. Smeargle's very, very, like, much more useful in this gen because of the new ability it got. I believe it's called. What's it called? I forgot. It's called. Oh yeah, inconsistent. It raises one of its stats sharply and decreases one of them sharply. And depending on which one it does, if you're lucky, you can actually pull off a sweep and just baton pass off into your sweeper. So, Calcune goes for a Spore, but the opponent predicts that very nicely and goes into a Feraligatr to sponge up the Spore because it's already paralyzed, so it can't get another status condition. Now, Smeargle just gets it's inconsistent, and right now its accuracy rises and its special defense falls. So now the Smeargle goes for a substitute, probably predicting a Dragon Dance, and that's what happens. Oh no, that's a very good prediction. Now that the both the pokes have a lot of stat rises and stat fall. Yeah, well, Smeargle has I wasn't following its stats, but I'm pretty sure it's, I guess, slightly rounded. I mean, I honestly don't know, but anyway, Smeargle goes for Gear Change, and that's a very interesting move in this gen because it raises the physical attack by one stage, and the speed stat by 2 stages. Oh, and the para hacks. These para hacks are basically sealing the fate of the opponent, and honestly is. So the Smeargle basically is getting all these inconsistent boosts and evasiveness and action. So that basically nullified because it raised the accuracy and lowered the evasiveness. Wait. Oh, whatever. I don't even know. So it goes for another gear change. Now it's at like +4 or 5. I wasn't really noticing, but now after another inconsistent, looks like it's an evasiveness raise and a special defense fall. So now Calcune is pretty satisfied with the stats, so he decides to baton pass and goes into this epic bull thing. And the worst part is the Feraligatr pair hacks. It could have broken the sub there. Oh, and it goes for an SD. Oh my god. Now, well, the opponent's basically done here. Its fate is just sealed. With all that speed and all that attack, it's just done. Oh, and it misses. That's terrible. It goes for Sacred Sword, and it's easily going to 1-hit KO the Feraligatr with this thing's beast attack and all of the stat rises that it had. So that really wasn't needed. So the opponent goes out into Hitmontop, hoping to live this after Intimidate, but the Intimidate doesn't go through sub, which is epic. So Sacred Sword to the face, and the Hitmontop is now dead. So after all of this basically a sweep begins here. So now it goes into this awesome evolution of Mana, which I don't know this evolution's name, but it's a really cool looking Pokemon, I gotta admit. Anyway, it gets 1-hit KO'd by Stone Edge, and now goes out into Dinchura. And Dinchura is going to easily be 1-hit KO'd by a Stone Edge, and the opponent goes into their last poke, which hasn't been seen yet, which is into Tori. Tori is going to easily 1-hit KO by an EQ. So that is a good game, both Calcune and yAP. Check out Asylum, check out Calcune's YouTube, and comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Question of the day, do you like black and white? Bye.